So today, hoping to edit some big head photos of my family that I took so long ago. This was probably back in July. Oh my god. So the reason I haven't worked on these is because I haven't gotten to the point where I can edit with people who have hair that drop below their shoulders. It's like so much harder. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this of my cousin and my nieces. The easiest ones are definitely gonna be Gabe, so we'll start with Gabe for sure. So, this is what I do every time. So first step, for anyone wondering the BTS, boom, 2 separate photos. First step, and I always, for good measure, kind of just duplicate both. But first step is always working with the big head. I used to cut this out myself and then rasterize the hair here, and it took very long. This was like the hardest part, and now we can just go here, go to cloud so it's more detailed, and it'll get like, it'll definitely do a better cut for sure. Then you select subject. Boom! Look at that. And there's probably a quicker way to do this, but I select inverse delete and take away the background. Bam! That was like majority of what we had to do. And now this is the part where we can go in manually. There's probably like an easier way to do this, but I've always just been doing this part manually because it's just easier for me. We're getting to the nitty gritty. I literally just take the cut tool and I follow the jawline. Yeah, it's not all glitz and glam around here. See, we are getting there. So now we got the head isolated. That's kind of one of the main first parts. So now we can bring it over the isolate and bam, straight like that. This is the part that definitely takes a lot of finesse. So you want to visualize. This part I haven't perfected yet either, and I've done a good amount of these by now, but it's always trying to figure out where best my position would be. Okay, so now we're gonna have to isolate each arm. I think it's the easiest way I found to do this now. It's kind of a new thing I'm exploring. Yeah, we're gonna try it. This takes a long time. So we had to switch positions to really lock in, but we just got the arm all isolated. And man, it's just one. I still have to do the other one. So these tight parts. It's probably a better way to do this than exists in real life. But until I find out, I literally am doing it literally manually. Bam. Alright, so we got the arm isolated, and now we just gotta do the left arm. See, and this is the part where you just literally play music and just zone in. The left arm. So now what it is bring these above, bring everything back, and now we got stuff we can work with. But now we really just position the hands somewhere where they make sense. Say boom. There's no real recipe for this one. It's we'll just have to figure out together. But yeah, you kinda, honestly, I could bring his arm out a little bit more. So it comes from behind. Oh yeah, that might be it right there. See, we're kind of already almost getting there. Like, it's That's the first part. You just don't want to make it look like his arm is like super far out there. Like Gabe's arms, yeah, his body looks wide. See, that's the problem with this. His body like looks so like his shoulders just look like just really far apart. So yeah, so apparently when I plug my MacBook in, the law like starts to buzz. So I guess here's a little voiceover. But basically in this part, I'm just doing some shading, and this is actually like, as I explained in the video, like the funnest part of this whole process, because you really get to kind of like mold this like 3D head, and this is what like really brings it to life is the shading. Oh, and then I proceeded to record only myself for the next like 2 hours. So that's what this is. And here's the final product with the shading and all that stuff. There's some nitpicky parts I would change, but I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like it gets the job done. But yeah, thanks for guys watching. Hopefully the production value goes up in these soon while I learn how to use OBS Studio a little bit more. But for now, this is what we got. Not trying to put too much stress on it, but hopefully the next one will be a little bit more little sound effects, little things, little da-da-da. Thanks.